Ew, I'm so sweaty. Ah! Oh my gosh. Woo! That was not fun. I thought I was gonna throw up. Not the worst cough though. Disgusting. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hello, welcome, happy to have you. Today I am going to be talking about and sharing my current workout split. And this has been something that I have had on my list of video ideas for a while. I'm always a little bit apprehensive about talking about working out because I don't know, the few times that I've been like, oh, I really like working out, I get met with like, oh, I wish I loved working out. I wish that was my hobby. And so it just is kind of like, I don't know how to convey it. But if I'm being completely honest, working out is probably my number one hobby. I genuinely love it. And I have not always felt that way. I've come so far in my relationship with movement and with exercise, and in an upcoming video in a few weeks I'm going to be sharing some tips and some of those steps that I took to have a really good relationship with working out, because unless you're like, I don't know, crazy, a love of working out I don't think comes natural. But today I'm just going to be sharing what my workout split is right now, and this is something that's like, I don't know, kind of ever changing and still developing, but this is kind of a routine that I have gotten into. I have recently actually started a new platform. I've started using the Alive app by Whitney Simmons. So I'm only a couple weeks in. I'm doing an 8-week program right now, and I'm actually going to do a review of the whole app after I finish this 8-week program. So again, look for that video coming up. But let's talk about what we're doing today, okay? I'm always talking about the future. So I hope that this is entertainment and maybe some inspiration ideas for you to like implement in your own workouts. Obviously, my needs, the amount of time that I have to spend, my body, everything, my schedule is different than yours. So this is not to be like copied. This is not like, I don't know, what you should do necessarily, but this is just me sharing so that maybe, you know, you can maybe implement some of these ideas into maybe your already implemented routine, and just maybe get some inspiration or something like that, something a little bit different. Let's get into it. So like I said, I recently just started a new app. So the way that I was kind of working out has kind of changed, and my workout split has kind of changed a little bit. So this is kind of my new routine. I will say it does not look like this every single week. You know, obviously there's days where I'm just not feeling up to it, or there's other things that are more important, or there's scheduling conflicts or whatever it is that I maybe skip a day or, you know, switch the days around or whatever. And another thing is, I am also hoping to do a half marathon race some point this year. So I'm starting to run again. So I'm also adding that into my weekly routine. That's very new for me. I don't usually do all of this plus running. Day 1 is full body day. This is something that I'm doing now twice a week. So day 1 and I think it's day 5. If I'm going to skip a day, it's not going to be full body day because I'm using all my muscles. You know what I mean? So I've really come to like that aspect of a full body day. Day 2 is upper body day. I have always been weakest in my upper body. Mostly because I never did upper body for years. But in the last year, definitely the last 6 months, I've really gotten into upper body, and I just feel so strong. And I'm not really, trust me, I am not strong, but I feel strong. And that's half the battle, right? And just being able to see myself grow from, I wasn't able to, you know, do a push-up, like a regular push-up. I wasn't able to do even one of those. Now I can do 10 in a row, not on my knees. Like, that's a huge feat for me. Are they really slow? Yes. Do I enjoy it? No, but I can do it. And that's something that I can like actually see the growth in. When you're able to like go up in weight, it feels so good. And let me tell you, Whitney Simmons kicks my butt every single day on upper body day. I told Eric after this day, if you cut my arm open and told me that my muscle was actually a noodle, I would believe you, because I felt that like shaky and weak in the best way. I freaking hate supersets. I also added in a little core finisher on this day. I like to do core at least twice a week. So I did add a little random core exercise that I'll actually share here if you want to try it yourself. For an ab finisher, I either do 10 or 12 minutes. It's just a good way to like finish off and just get that core engaged a little bit more. Day 3 is leg day. And like I said, I am starting to run again. So today, on this specific day, I did a warm up before I did legs. So I went for a little jog and then I went in to leg day. And I love a good leg day. Leg day has always been something that I love. I've just always felt stronger in my legs. There's nothing better than like squatting and feeling like you can like just, I don't know, like you have really strong legs. It just feels good. It always feels like a really good workout. And I remember on this specific day, I was like, that wasn't like that much of a challenge for me. I felt like I could have done more, but then I was sore the next 3 days. So obviously it's working. I don't get sore very often. So when I do, it feels really good. Day 4 is actually a rest day for my weight training. So I actually ran this day. I am supposed to be running 6 miles today, which I have not done since I think 2021. So this should be interesting. To say that I did not want to run was an understatement. I would have rather done literally anything else with my time. 90% of the music that I listen to is sad songs and slow. So I have a hard time finding a good running playlist. So if you have any good recommendations, let me know. For now, I'm going to be listening to sad bops on this run. But I did go for a nice longer run. I did 6 miles. Back to the playlist conversation. So I went to one of my daily mixes. Spotify sent me a few Taylor Swift songs. Let me tell you, I have never related more to the lyrics. Time won't fly. It's like I'm paralyzed by it than I did during that run. I felt paralyzed by time. I thought it was never gonna end. I'm not trying to be dramatic. I did not enjoy that at all. So finding the balance in between, you know, getting back into running a little bit and getting my feet wet with that a little bit more again, and also kind of like, okay, I'm trying to train for an actual race and like forcing myself to do it. I'm just running a couple of times right now. Okay, day 5 is core and cardio. Cardio and core, whatever. This is kind of nice because I have always done ab finishers. I always do like a really concentrated ab workout. I like that this is kind of incorporating ab workouts throughout. So you're doing a little bit of cardio and then you're kind of like slowing it down with some core work, which is kind of nice and kind of different. Day 6 is another full body. Again, ending with full body to just kind of get all those muscles that I've been using throughout the week on different days implemented again, but in a less kind of intense way. And it kind of like ends the week off really well. So that's what I did on this day. And I actually did, for some reason, I had a lot of like energy this day. So I actually went for a little run on this day as well. Not very long, not very far, and definitely not very fast, but I just felt like I could do more. And so the desire to run for me does not come very often. So when it does, I try and take advantage of it. And then day 7 is a rest day, and the way that it lines up is always Sunday for me. So most Sundays I do only go for a walk to just give my body a rest, and taking the whole Sabbath day of rest thing to heart. Occasionally, if I wasn't able to do one of my workouts earlier in the week, I can make it up on Sunday. I don't always, though. I really do try and take Sunday just as a break. And going for a walk is something I truly enjoy and make time for. And so that is restful to me, and that's something I really enjoy. Gets my body kind of like rested and relaxed. And then the next day, Monday, I can, go back at it full force and start it all over again. All right, that is going to wrap up my current workout split. Like I said, this is definitely not something that I'm saying you should follow. This is not even like the best thing to do. This is something that just works for me, my schedule, my body, and what I really like to do. I hope that maybe you found something that is going to be helpful for you if you want to start implementing more of like a structured workout routine. If you're really having a hard time with getting into working out, look for my video that's coming out in a few weeks of some tips to get into working out and to really enjoy it. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this and for tuning in. If you like this video, please like it, like literally like it. If you have something to share with me, comment. If you have not already, subscribe, whatever you want to do. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one.